Well, welcome to Surrey City Hall. If you haven't been here before, this is the people's place. This is your place, Surrey. So I hope you appreciate it as much as we do. And thank you, Vera, for stepping up and doing this for us and with us. Today is Pink Shirt Day, so that's another meaningful day to be holding an event like this. So it's additionally impactful today. I want to also recognize there's a couple of councillors that are here. Councillor Rob Studd is here. Give a wave, Rob. That was a crummy wave, but you know, you could do a little better. And also Pardeep Kunar, Councillor Pardeep Kunar. Oh. So thank you both for coming. I also want to recognize the staff of the Public Safety Department that we have just pretty much recently started in the City of Surrey. I'm very, very grateful for them and the work that they do. And there's a number of them around the room, and they're led by Brian Edwards. Okay, see? Now that... Okay, you're paying attention. That's good. That's good. Thanks for all of this and for all of the people that work in public safety in the City of Surrey. We thank you for that. I also want to recognize Surrey Fire is here, Surrey Fire Department. There we go. You guys are all good, right? And also Surrey Police Service. There's Norm Lipinski and people with him. We appreciate the work that you do for us every single day. Next on my thing, because my staff are so great at writing stuff out for me, I was going to thank Kevin, but instead I'll jeer for him when he comes in late. That's okay. I do want to take one moment, though, for all of you, if we could just take a moment to remember and to honor the victims of the tragedy that happened in Tumbler Ridge. I know, certainly for myself, and I'm sure every single one of us, this is incredibly devastating. My heart goes out to all of the families, the victims, everybody that has been affected by that incredible and immense loss and tragedy in our province. Surrey stands with them, and we remain committed to building a safer community for everyone. And I have communicated with the mayor of Tumbler Ridge, and just wanted to recognize that. But turning to the issue that we're dealing with today, gender-based violence, it's not just a private matter. Sometimes it seems that way, and sometimes it is that way. It's a public safety and a public health emergency that affects all of Canada, including many people right here in Surrey. And while the impact is for all of us, it does not impact all of us equally. The evidence makes that very, very painfully clear. Indigenous women are 6 times more likely to be killed than non-Indigenous women. The Indigenous welcome today, which Kevin will be doing later on, reminds us to center those survivors in this vital work and think of them. This forum is about deepening our collective response to a reality that touches our sisters, our mothers, our daughters, our neighbors, every single day. Our presence here signals a unified front committed to learning, raising awareness, fostering dialogue, and creating a Made in Surrey solution. Across Canada, a woman or a girl is killed every 48 hours. Boy, that takes something when you settle in with that. And in British Columbia, nearly half of all women have experienced some form of intimate partner violence since the age of 15, including physical, sexual, emotional, and financial abuse. And last year, the government of British Columbia officially recognized gender-based violence as an epidemic. And we know the numbers reported to the police are just that very tip of the iceberg. Nationally, only 6% of sexual assaults are ever reported to police. I'm not going to tell you a personal story, but I will tell you, I think most women have been assaulted. Certainly I have been. I don't think there's many women that haven't been. Gender-based violence is a systemic failure, and to address it, we must put survivors first and provide the right resources. In Surrey, we believe every one of our citizens has the right to be safe, and we are working together to make that a reality. We are developing a public safety strategy that is proactive, integrated, and focused on solutions. And as a city, we are ensuring our police and public safety teams have the right training, experience, and tools to respond effectively to gender-based violence. We are auditing public spaces and transit hubs to make sure that they are safe and welcoming for women and gender-diverse people. We are supporting local groups like Surrey Vulnerable Women and Girls and the Network to Eliminate Violence in Relationships, NEVER, who lead efforts to prevent violence, support survivors, and improve access to critical services. We are advocating for mandatory standardized risk assessment tools across police and health services to identify high-risk domestic situations before they turn lethal. And we are pushing for reforms like the Protecting Victims Act to strengthen protections against coercive control and enhance safeguards for survivors. We know these solutions will make a real difference, but to eliminate gender-based violence completely, we must do more, and that is why we are all here today. That's why you are all here today. Our strength comes from the dedication of the people on the front lines. This includes community workers, volunteers, law enforcement officers, of course, all who navigate this crisis every single day and seek justice for survivors. Surrey has a long history of collaboration and innovation and is fortunate to have a dedicated coalition of organizations, including Surrey Women's Centre, Elizabeth Fry, Options, Diversity, and many, many more. And I know many of you are here today, so I thank you for that. Together, these groups provide crisis support, shelter, cultural safety services, and compassionate care, ensuring that survivors of violence are met with empathy, dignity, and concrete help. We have done substantial work to combat gender-based violence in the city, and that work must continue, and we must do more. And while a city government cannot solve complex issues alone, we have a vital role to play in highlighting the crisis and sharing the solutions that work for us in Surrey. I hope this forum sparks new understanding and drives stronger action together. And finally, I want to say that this is not just a women's issue. And I want to thank the men that are here today for coming. Gender-based violence is a societal issue, and men must be an active and visible part of the solution. We all have a responsibility to our sisters, to our mothers, to our daughters, our friends, to our sons. How we treat others teaches our children how to treat others. And parents, we all must raise our children to respect one another, to speak up, and to act when they see harmful behaviors. Coaches and teachers and all adults have a role to play in modeling respect and holding each other accountable. And no one should live in fear in their own home. Before I close, I just also wanted to comment about a person that was released into Surrey. We all have to be aware that there are people that are released into our city, and into our city especially, that are not fit to be in community, but it's happening anyway. The City of Surrey has made it loud and clear they are not welcome in our city, and I think most of you, if you've paid attention to the news, you will know we've had a significant high-risk offender released into Surrey. That's not good enough. We all have to respond to our federal authorities and say they don't belong. They don't belong in society. I look forward to today's discussion, and I want to thank all of you for your dedication to making Surrey a safer place for everyone, especially women and girls. Thank you.